What is up, Chuckleheads? It's episode 34 of the Stand Up Styles podcast with my guy,
Colton Drake.
And I'm Jay Berg. See how we switched it up? A little variety this time. You went first. I went second. Crazy like that.
Damn, I didn't even catch that was a change.
Dude, we're so professional right now. Episode 34, Matteo Lane, the Al Dente special. Yeah. How was your week last week, man?
It was good, dude. The weekend was pretty chill. I didn't do a whole bunch.
Mm-hmm.
Hosted that Thursday, Mike.
Yeah, you did.
Your draft zone, Mike.
That's right, you did.
That was a blast, dude. That place is getting amazing.
Yeah, dude, it's pretty fun. It's pretty fun. I mean, I'm happy with what's going on. I'm really happy with it. Of course, you were subbing in for me because some of the Nashville boys are in town. Shout out Rob Wentz and Ryan McComb and Marcus Lustig and Jimmy Hatcha. Those are the boys I hosted for. They're all Nashville guys. Really fun. Well, Rob and Ryan moved from here. Really good to meet those guys and then see Rob and Ryan again. It was a fun show. Went out to the casino afterwards. Pretty fun.
Nice. Did you lose any money?
Oh, dude. So they got there a little bit after me. I went to the craps table. I was crushing at the crap table. I was
really?
I was up. I mean, crushing for me. I don't bet a ton, but yeah, I made like $150 in the first like 15 minutes I was there.
Nice.
They hit a bonus. All this cool shit's happening. And then I see them. They come over the table. I'm immediately down $200 somehow. Like I lost $350 and like we went a lap and a half around the table with nobody getting past the first point. Which, if you know craps at all, that's really bad.
Damn.
Yeah. Essentially, it's like the quickest way to lose your money is to point out. They call it pointing out. Anyway,
Well, my
still
dad,
fun though.
my dad said you just got to do the hopping buffalo, dude. Tell him you want to do the hopping buffalo.
I was actually have asked several people who play craps what a hopping buffalo is, and nobody knows what it is. So
Damn, dude.
I really want to know.
Amateurs.
Yeah, I need to talk to you, or they're just
Or
like,
he's making up moves.
yeah, exactly.
He told me if he made that up,
Yeah.
he told me to go do a craps table and say that.
Oh, I actually remember you
In
saying that
Las
because I was
Vegas,
gonna do that because I was like, I wonder if I just said it. Let's see what happens. I think somebody's be like,
Did you ask the
Buffalo.
dealer?
I didn't. I didn't think
the-
about it.
Are they called dealers at craps?
Croupier? No, everybody calls them dealers. But I do think it's technically a croupier. I'm not sure.
Croupier.
Yeah.
It sounds like a dessert.
It does. Sounds delicious.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so they took all my money. No, I lost a couple $100. No big deal. But yeah, it was fun. It was a fun time. And then, man, the weekend had a couple shows. One out in Puyallup and then one in Ellensburg.
Oh, that's
Last minute.
You're
That was
busy.
fun. Yeah, it was good as hell. Made some money.
Good as hell.
Still a little bit of merch. We got new merch, Stand Up Snobs, if you're looking for that.
We do.
Yeah, we got a new sticker. Maybe we'll post it later on the Stand Up Snobs account. And to my sister, who I know is going to text me, be like, "You didn't send me my stickers yet from the last time, you dick." I will send you the stickers, or I'll wait until you come up here and then give it to you.
We'll also post the mock-ups for the
Ooh,
T-shirts.
the mock-ups. T-shirt.
No,
Yeah,
we're
we got
not.
T-shirts
We're not
coming.
posting the mock-ups.
We do have T-shirts coming, though, so if you want those, come on out to the Draft Zone for the July 11th show, or, any of our other shows. We'll hook you up, dude. I mean, for the low price of $75, you too can have a Hanes T-shirt that I drew my rendition of Stand Up Snobs logo on. No, it's not what it is.
Just fisting a crayon.
Yeah, absolutely, dude.
Yeah. I took Bev shopping on Friday, which was
dude.
fun.
What'd you get?
Oh, just got her clothes, and then we got some food down there, and then went home. I've been pretty lazy this weekend, and I still didn't do what I wanted to do with my laziness.
I mean, what were you gonna do with your laziness?
I just wanted to play video games with my laziness, and I didn't really do it.
Yeah, I understand.
Like a loser. Like a fucking
Like a loser. I
like
didn't
an
play
idiot.
video
I
games
didn't
all
play
weekend.
video games when I was being lazy. Stupid
What
ass.
a dummy. Yeah, had a good time. Then Sunday I went out, hung out with a fellow comic, Phil Kopp. Hung out at his lake house, which is always fun, with his wife and son. Dude, it's so funny. His son is like, he's a very nice kid, and he's like hanging out at a lake house with his parents. So he's totally acting like a kid hanging out with his parents at a lake house. Like he's getting annoyed really easily, and he's like, ugh! And then you know what I mean? Just like frustrated with everything. But at the same time, he was like studying for tests and stuff. It was very weird. He was in like the kitchen table studying for like a test and taking a test. I'm like, are you just broadcasting to your parents that you study all the time? You know what I mean? But he's like a good student and all that stuff. So I'm sure it's not just for show, but I'm like, that's kind of a baller move. Just go out there. Got a lot of studying to do. So like the 1 hour that you're actually studying, it's like right in your mom's face. It's like, look, mom.
Yeah. Look at me. I'm reading a book.
Yeah, and then he cracked open a book. It's the 5th of a series of high fantasy.
If I crack open a book, I'm lying about it.
It's upside down.
Yeah, it's Captain Underpants, and it's upside down.
Yeah. It was like he opened this book. It's like the 5th in a series. They're 1,500-page books. They're gigantic, dude.
Damn.
And he was like, I'm like, what kind of book is that? And he goes, high fantasy. I'm like, what's the difference between high fantasy and just fantasy? And he goes, just how long the books are. I'm like, really? And he's like, yeah, basically. So like regular fantasy books are like 1,000, and this was like 1,500. Weird, huh?
Yeah.
Kind of weird.
How many pages is like Lord of the Rings?
Like 1,000.
Like 1,000? So that's mid fantasy.
Mid. No. I mean, I don't know if it. I think I would just call it fantasy. I mean, I don't know.
Interesting.
He also could be full of shit, dude. I don't know, this kid.
It could be the hopping buffalo of books.
Absolutely. And it's Phil's kid, dude. You know he's full of shit, dude. Yeah.
Right on.
Yeah, but that's all I did, man. Yeah.
Sounds good.
New listeners, you ready?
Yeah, let's hear them.
Oh. Still looking for them 6 states, dude. We don't have any new states.
Damn it.
But a new country joins the fold. Welcome to Estonia.
Nice.
Yeah, dude. I think that's like a Balkan state, like in like the Russian area. So thank you, Estonia. Love you.
Thanks, Estonia.
You know, talk to your friends in all the other places.
The Balkans. Talk to them in the Balkans.
Yeah, and you know we're still looking for all them states, man. Come on, states.
Come on, America.
Come on, America.
Come on, America.
Let's do it. Maybe as a show of our independence and freedom this week, we'll get the freedom to have 6 more states. Maybe Montana will celebrate us.
Facts. Yeah, there's. I was about to go a whole different way with this conversation.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. That whole thing in Idaho, that guy they just found.
Dude. Yeah, dude. T's and P's, dude. T's and P's to CDA. T's and P's as thoughts and prayers is probably the dumbest thing.
I didn't know what that
you didn't
meant.
Know.
No.
I was trying to shorten up. Like, yeah, T's and P's, baby. Doesn't that sound so terrible?
Thoughts and prayers.
Yeah, dude.
Thoughts and prayers.
The ambush murder and or whatever the hell's going on.
Yeah, pretty crazy.
I like how Billy's like trying to be the voice of reason on Facebook. Like, we don't know all the details. Like, Billy, you react instantaneously and crazily to everything.
Listen to it. I haven't even been on Facebook. I don't know.
All I did was see one post from him this morning. It's like, we don't know what we gotta just let things all play. It takes a while for these things. I'm like, what? Who is this guy? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was a mortician. A lot of times it'll take 6 weeks for this to happen or that to happen.
I think the kid. Well, from what I heard, it was like he was like a homeless kid.
News from Colton, right?
Yeah, this is the Colton. I don't know what Billy's saying. We'd probably agree on stuff. No, I think it's
CNN, the Colton News Network.
Yeah.
Boom.
I don't know. I don't know shit.
Yeah, I don't know.
I just heard about it. Third party. I haven't even read shit on it.
Yeah, but sucks.
I saw Billy's post, the first one.
Yeah,
and I was like, something's going on down there. And then I talked to a friend
I'm
today.
fine. Shelter in place.
Yeah. That's the one I saw. Yeah. I was like, whoa, something's going down. And then that's all.
It sucks. So
we'll probably cut this whole part. This is
maybe it's a little insensitive, but you know.
Well, no, I just don't think anybody knows what we're talking about.
Oh yeah. There's just they probably do. I mean, shit. All of our listeners from like this area. We're fine. Montana doesn't give. If they don't care, I don't know. Whatever. But yeah, to those people, that right. Sucks.
That does suck. Yep.
A couple people die. That's
Anyways, sorry for bringing that up.
Yep. Let's talk about more death. What do you think? You want to talk about? Oh, did you hear about what happened in Tehran? Let's talk about that some.
This podcast takes a total turn.
67 the death toll. Updating you on all the terrible things.
Do you want to know our take on Israel? Tune in.
Some guy in New Zealand also ate a bad burrito. He died. So you guys
want Stand Up Snobs Death Minute.
That's fantastic, dude. We should just update people on death. That's a new segment. New segment coming soon.
We lose all of our followers. Like,
we probably get more, dude.
They're like, we did not sign up for
only if we come up with wild theories of how it happened. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the burrito in Estonia. Or
dude.
You said burrito in Estonia, right?
No, I think it's in New Zealand.
New Zealand. Oh,
Estonia's with a new listener.
Yeah. I have Estonia on the brain, dude. Thinking about you guys.
Hopefully you're staying safe.
T's and P's.
Staying safe out there, Estonia. Don't eat weird burritos or whatever.
T's and P's in your burritos.
T's and P's on your burritos. Woo! T's and P's, baby. T's and P's. All right. I think we can get to the. What do you think?
Yeah.
Special?
Yeah, let's get there.
These fucking guys are crazy. All right. You guys, Matteo Lane. This is the Al Dente special. This is his trailer.
Bonsoir. This is a very important night. We have a lot of things to discuss. White women. Every single conversation with white women, it is all the exact same. I was telling Joanne the other day that she's not going to be going. You can go to any other group of white women. They will finish the conversation for you. She was saying that I'm not doing my job, but I... In New York, we do not talk to our Uber drivers. I got into a car accident in my Uber on 39th Street and 6th Avenue, and I still said nothing to my Uber driver. We made direct eye contact in the rearview mirror. I hit cancel, and I walked out of the car.
Wow. And that was Matteo Lane, the Al Dente special. That's a trailer for it. A little bit about Matteo Lane. He is from Chicago.
Before, real quick.
Oh, yeah, good.
What do you think of the music?
I loved it that time.
Do you like the music for that one?
Just at the very end, I liked it. The rest of it, I didn't even notice.
Okay.
Did you hate it?
Yeah, it wasn't my favorite.
Yeah. I think it matches. I mean, it's pretty gay, so it matches his...
Yeah. I think it fits. It does. It does fit. It does fit.
Yeah, it does. I don't know what that means. Matteo Lane. So, introducing him, from Chicago, painter, singer, comedian, fine art degree holder.
Painter.
Yeah, oil painter, dude. It's a tough one from what I've heard.
Is it tougher than water color?
I do not know. I don't know.
I don't know either.
I am horrible with all things art.
You dip the oil in the water a little bit, though, right?
What? In oil painting or
Yeah,
water?
oil painting.
I have no idea, dude.
Or not? Am I totally wrong on that?
Either way, I have no idea.
What did Bob Ross do? He was
That's
an oil
a
painter.
really good question.
That's oil painting, though, right?
I don't know. Probably. I mean, this is the blind leading the blind. I've ever heard it. Like, hey, you know anything about? Yeah, I don't. I don't know anything about Bob Ross, dude.
All right.
In fact, when you said Bob Ross at first, I was like, who the fuck is he talking about? Oh, yeah, the Afro guy. I got you.
Yeah.
I got you.
We'll just cover that up with a tree or a bush.
Happy little tree.
A happy little bush. Yeah.
This is gonna be our little secret. Yeah. Bob Ross, man. Did you ever watch that movie? The one that
No.
Owen Wilson plays him or whatever? Or he doesn't play him, but he plays basically him.
Did you watch it?
I didn't watch it either. I heard it was horrible though. I thought I was
really?
like, oh, that could be fun, and I heard it was really bad. I did not see it though.
I haven't seen the Mr. Rogers one either, where they tried to redo his life
Oh,
with
shit, I
Tom
didn't see that
Hanks
either.
or something.
Has that already come out?
Yeah, I thought so.
Huh.
Didn't it? Or did it not? Am I in a different dimension?
I don't know, dude.
Wow.
We know so little right now. All we know at this point is we don't know anything.
Between the two of us, we are not.
We have
crushing
zero
it.
knowledge of anything. Like Fortnite Legos? Let's
Okay,
we got a couple
about
ideas.
that. We could talk about
Darth Vader AI, dude. So yeah, he's from Chicago. He's a painter. He's a singer. He's been doing comedy for 16 years. That's what he said on the special. This is his third special. Interestingly enough, he has one of his specials is like a 3-part special, which I never heard of before. Like, so I don't know if it's 3 hours long. He's just like, he got
Damn.
real chatty, and he's like, I just got to cut it up. Or if like he did it specifically, they're 3 different specials, but they're, sort of they go together or something like that. I don't know,
a 3-hour special. Getting chatty.
dude. I don't know. Getting real
That's
chatty,
crazy.
dude. You know how gay guys are. Yeah. He does say he's like going to brunch. I've been to a 3-hour brunch before.
Him talking about how his comedy style is like going to brunch is super fucking on.
Yeah,
I
it's
think.
perfect. Dude.
Yeah.
It's very, very correct. So he was on Crashing. I don't remember him on Crashing. Do you remember him on Crashing?
No.
He was on the Roast Battle episode, apparently. I do not remember that.
Oh, okay.
But he was on Crashing, which is a great show on HBO.
I just remember how bad Tony looked in that show. Tony looked crazy in that show.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it seems, man, that's how I think of him. I don't know if that's true or not. But
Oh, really?
it seems like he would be that way. Anyway.
I feel like he had a glow up.
A glow up? Oh, you mean the way he, like the makeup shit he was wearing or what?
In that show,
In that show?
he looks like a dead body.
Oh.
Kind of.
I guess I don't remember
Somebody
that.
compares him to that. And
Maybe-
once they do that, I
Maybe
can't
my
stop
color
seeing it.
blindness doesn't allow me to see it as well as you.
I don't know. That's just
Dude, my favorite entry from... Oh, before I do that, he's a co-writer and star of the Janice and Jeffrey IFC TV show. Ever heard of it? Me either. Never heard of it. It's on IFC, so it's not a huge network or whatever, but apparently he's on that. He's also the host of 2 podcasts, or he was on 3. One of them's dead now. 2 podcasts. Co-hosted "I Never Liked You" with Nick Smith. Heard that? Here's one. The other one's "Teach Me Daddy" with alumni, Stand Up Snobs alumni Chris DiStefano.
Oh,
Interesting,
really?
right? Yeah. I would not have guessed that, but yeah, that's fun. They would be funny together. That'd be a really fun. I actually was like, yeah, maybe I'll check that out. That's pretty fun. So yeah, "Teach Me Daddy," Chris DiStefano.
Because now Chris DiStefano does what, History Hyenas or something like that?
Yeah, and I don't know if this thing's. It said it was still ongoing though. It said like to present. So I don't
cool.
know. Man, these guys, dude. Some of these guys
some
are
of these
like,
dudes are doing a lot of podcasts.
yeah, they're doing a ton of podcasts and they're touring that. That's like their entire gig is like podcasting mostly, and then some stand up mixed in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy.
It's like streaming.
Yeah. And this is my favorite quote that I think we've ever had on a Wikipedia entry. This is a direct quote. Lane, who is gay, has an older brother who is also gay. That's an entire sentence in the intro. And I'm like, what are we doing? Yeah. And here's the other thing. It doesn't even have a citation on it. Like, most of them, like, if they have especially if they have a weird sentence about somebody, it'll say, like, citation, so like, oh, they're pulling it from something. This was just some random, like, by the way, his older brother sucks cock, too. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's so dumb.
Yeah, that's
weird.
wild.
Isn't that wild? So, yeah, I thought that was funny. So, anyway, that's him. This was filmed on at Broad Stage, which I've never heard of, but in Santa Monica last October. So it's just outside of LA. That's Matteo Lane in a nutshell. What do you think?
I liked it.
Yeah, me too.
I liked it. I listened to it first, and I was like, meh, it's okay. And then I was watching it, and I was like, this is way better.
Yeah, the watching.
Yeah. Because he's very, like, animated with his face
Super
and stuff.
animated, yeah.
And then also he has a lot of act outs and does a lot of, like, he kind of just, like, talks with his body while he's doing shit.
Yeah, his facial expressions are really good.
Also, his accents are great.
Are really good. Dude, the accents are incredible. He has a ton of them in there.
Yeah, he did Italian?
Yeah, he did Italian, New Zealand, Australian, Mexican.
He did Mexican one, yeah.
Like Spanish or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, Italian. He did like a Valley Girl type one. I mean, he did some sort of like, the ones that a lot of people do, but still very funny.
Nailed the accents.
Nailed them. Did them really. Relied on them pretty heavily too.
He did.
Which is,
Did
fine.
use them a lot.
Yeah, I really liked it too. I wasn't sure what I would think about it. He's a very gay person. Like where I would say like Gerard Carmichael does not come off as like outwardly obviously gay.
Yeah, he's more flamboyant.
This dude's way obviously gay immediately. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And a lot of times I don't like that. A lot of times that'll turn me off to somebody, and I'm just like, oh God, I got it. But I really liked him, and I don't know if that's just a sign of me growing as a person, or or if he's just that funny, and or whatever, a combination of both or whatever. But I really enjoyed it. Or maybe I was just in a better mood when I watched the special than when I watched Chelsea Handler, dude. Maybe it was a really rough time when I watched Chelsea Handler. Probably not.
No, you can go watch that again if you don't believe it.
That's our shitting on Chelsea Handler minute, which we promised you. So I liked it. I liked it as well. Okay, so what did you think of what he was wearing?
Oh, I didn't like it. Well, it's like, okay, so you guys know, this is the Fashionisto.
I was trying to be less obvious about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
that's how you try to slide in there.
yeah.
So I thought, man, because he's wearing like a brown sweater, right, without a hood, and then a pair of like shorts, a pink.
Yep. Are
Pink,
they
like,
pink?
they're kind of like pink dress shorts. Yeah, they're pink.
Pink dress shorts?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right? Those dress shorts, they look like khakis.
I
but
just
pink,
have never
kinda.
heard the term dress shorts before. I think it's great.
I don't know.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, to me it's weird because it's like, all right, you
And
have
then,
a
like,
sweater and you have shorts. Are you hot or are you cold? Like, what are we
Mid-calf
doing?
socks. Mid-calf white socks.
Yeah, and then like barbecue sneakers.
Yeah.
It-
Wait, what do you mean by when you say barbecue sneakers? What do you mean by that? Like what you'd wear to a barbecue?
Yeah, those are like dad sneakers. That are standing at
They're
a
like
barbecue.
New Balance. Are they New Balance?
Kinda. Don't they look? I don't know. Maybe.
Dude, they're the
not.
rockers.
They're probably really.
Remember
nice.
the rocker ones? They're the rocking.
Yeah. They're probably really nice shoes. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, they look like normal ass shoes.
I mean, I do think it's weird. I mean, it's not my favorite.
Okay.
I don't like.
Before you determine your Prince Albert rating.
Okay. Thanks.
I hate it. I hate it.
Okay.
First of all, I mean, I'm not. Dude, you can't wear shorts on a special, dude. Like, that's worse than not wearing a shirt. That's to me, it's worse than not wearing a shirt, because at least Bert Kreischer, that's his brand. You know what I mean?
I don't know. What about like Nick Schwartzen? He wears shorts.
I hate it. I hate it.
What about Big Jay Okerson?
Hate it. I've never seen him wear shorts. He wears shorts?
Doesn't he wear shorts?
I don't think. I thought he always wore like black jeans with a chain, a wallet chain.
I thought he wore like super baggy or like super
maybe
like
right.
jorts or what's it called?
Okay, but he also wears fingerless Madonna gloves. He's not exactly an icon of fashion, dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not sure he still does that, but he used to. You know what I mean?
Used to, yeah. I don't know if those are Madonna gloves. They look like those ones you get from the gas station. Those like
well, no, I'm saying only because they're fingerless gloves. I'm calling them Madonna gloves.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I got you.
Like a virgin.
I didn't realize she wore those kind of gloves, like biking gloves.
Yeah, or like weightlifting gloves.
Yeah,
for people like me, you know.
Total.
Yeah, he's
also I can't read his sweater. I don't know what it says.
AKNVAS, I believe.
Akenvas.
AKNVAS. I bet that's a really expensive, really plain sweater.
If it's really expensive, I like it. Akenvas. It sounds German.
Oh shit. If it's this, there's a lot of like expensive shit that women wear.
Oh really?
This could be wrong. Akenvas and Revolve. Akenvas mini olive dress, $990. Akenvas, dude. Daisy Dukes. Akenvas Daily Dukes.
Daily Dukes.
Daisy Dukes.
Okay.
$395.
Damn.
So maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's a completely different.
Yeah. But okay, so the sweater's nice, Avi.
It looks like a Russell athletic sweater to me that just says Akenvas on the front.
Yeah. And it's brown.
And it's a little bit oversized for him too, I think.
Mm-hmm. It just looks like he's not wearing it with a t-shirt.
It's real.
It looks like he's wearing
I just real plain. Honestly, I would expect more of a gay man. You know what I mean? Like, come on, dude. You're supposed to be wearing. He should be wearing what AO wore last week. That crazy watermelon get up. Nah, man, wear what you want. But I was just surprised. I didn't think it looked good. I did not think it looked good.
The brown and the pink kind of look cool together. I'm not crazy about the shorts though.
It looked kind of. I think it looks like kind of unprofessional.
If that was with like some jeans, some nice jeans.
Yeah, I'm fine.
That'd be a hard ass look.
That'd be fine.
But
wait, the sweater? You mean
the sweater with some jeans?
Okay, you're cool with it.
Mm-hmm.
Sweater with jeans. Boom.
Yeah,
love it.
So aside from that, the stage is.
It looks nice.
The stage looks nice. It's a theater, Avi.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Lee. And
Avi.
Yeah.
T's and P's, baby.
Finish it. There's like some blue panels behind him, some dark blue panels, and yeah, I didn't notice anything crazy with the edits or nothing. I thought it all looked good.
Right. Yeah, I thought it looked good. Yeah, I like the background's pretty classic, blue on black, or black on blue type thing. Looks good. Editing was good. Oddly, at the end, I don't know if you remember, you saw that. You go all the way to the end. You see the. Did you see the outtake thing? He was calling them pickups.
Oh yeah,
and he was rerunning jokes, which I feel like as somebody in stand-up or stand-up snobs, I should have known about this, and I've never seen that before. Never knew that they would do that. I've been to special tapings before, never had that happen. I wonder how common that is, for one. Because it was weird, right? Like they're like, oh, pick it up from here. Like his director's like over. Like, all right, need you to roll from the New Zealand joke into this or whatever. You know what I mean? It was weird. And then the crowd has to reset too, which I think is weird. Like, you can only do that in LA where they're used to like live tapings or something. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Kind of weird, right?
Would they do that on like Friends? Like, if they were recording Friends
Probably,
or like Seinfeld,
yeah.
they would do
on a TV show for sure. I'm sure they do that. Yeah.
That would be so weird. I'm so curious to be in like a TV show audience.
Yeah, now we have to go. We have to check it out.
I don't think they exist anymore.
I'm sure some, maybe not. I don't know. But this was filmed before the live studio audience. We have one. We have Quincy. He comes in live studios, audiences us for him.
That's true.
Or for us.
But we don't have an audience.
Yeah, we have an audience.
We You're right. Okay.
But no, like, so I wonder if he did. So I think that's why. Well, most people film multiple takes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he only could do one, and so he needed to do these pickups, I think is what they were calling them, to like fill it out to make sure they had good, clean transitions between one thing to the next, or maybe only 2 times or something. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what they're doing, but I thought I felt pretty dumb when I saw that. I'm like, oh my God, they do this on specials? And I was like researching it. I'm like, yeah, they do it on specials. Not all the time, but it's not uncommon.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So the director was just like, I didn't even realize there was a director, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, that we probably should have known.
Yeah. But, it's just like, oh,
sure.
I guess there always is there's always a producer.
It seems
executive producer. And
yeah,
shit.
it seems like a lot of times the comic themselves is the director.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
Yeah. And the EP for sure, the executive producer. Almost always, because they're the writer and they do everything. They should get an EP credit. That's how it works. But anywho, but it did look good. I mean, it looks good.
Mm-hmm.
Hilarious. Again, dude. They're
Crushing
doing well.
The sound is good too.
Yeah. And a different venue. I thought that was cool. Like that. So yeah, that was. I mean, okay, now we got to get back to it now.
Oh, Fashionista. How many Prince
buddy.
Albs?
How many Prince Alberts does Matteo's 5 o'clock shadow, high and tight cut, chomo mustache, brown?
Well, he kind of looks like Omni-Man. I told you that off.
Omni-Man.
He does kind of look like
What if he
Omni-Man.
would have dressed like Omni-Man? You've been like this 10 out of 10. Prince
Damn,
Albs.
I probably would have been scared, dude.
12 out of 10 Prince Albs? Can you go above 10?
Nope.
I mean, if he was wearing Omni-Man shit, you would have lost it.
Omni-Man shit. Yeah. Okay. So with the Omni-Man, the hair looks good.
With the Omni-Man. With a cape.
Yeah, the stash looks good.
Yeah, looks fine.
Sweater's cool.
5 o'clock shadow looks fine.
Avacas, whatever.
Achenboss.
Yeah, shorts, not crazy about it. The shoes are white.
The shoes are white.
5.3.
Oh, 5.3. Relatively low.
Yeah.
Relatively low on the old ding, 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 ding. ding.
Nice. Yeah. Thank you.
On the old Prince Albie scale, dude.
Yep.
And I hated it. So I'm on a record for that. And mostly because of the shorts, but yeah.
Yeah, the shorts.
But anyway, we'll get over it. I'll get over it anyway because I did like the special. So that was Fashionisto, 5.3 Prince Alberts for our guy, Mr. Matteo Lane. Yeah, dude. But I really like the special.
Do you think it would work at an open mic?
Yes, I do because I think it's his delivery, like his energy is very likable, extremely likable, and I think that he gets into and out of jail and like kind of the bitchy way he does. I don't know. It's just very
he's sassy with it.
Yeah,
a little
it's
zesty.
sassy. There you go.
Yeah.
It's zesty. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, he's
I think it would work for sure.
funny.
What do you think? You think it would work?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. There was some of the jokes that we thought were interesting. There was like this one joke where he does the same punchline like 3 times.
Oh yeah, yeah. I have that one in my. Let's just play that one here. So this is actually we cut out the first one. The first one's not in there because it was been too long otherwise. But this is him talking about an Uber driver in North Carolina, and then another joke after that.
But everywhere else you go, they want to talk to you. The worst, North Carolina. The worst was North Carolina. I said what I said. I'm running to my Uber. It's raining. I got to get to the airport. Before I can even close the door, this man, it's a New Yorker's nightmare. He turns around. Well. Looks like someone's going to the airport today. I'm trying everything in my power to give him all the international signs. If I don't want to have a conversation with him, I've got 8 headphones on. This man doesn't give a shit. He's ready to have brunch. He's like, well, that's great because I need to visit my son who lives near the airport after this. Fine. Then he says, I'm not making this up. He goes, my son has cancer. So I hit cancel and I walked out of the car. How am I supposed to respond to this? You will get the 5 stars. I just can't. By the way, I was running this joke once and this woman yelled. She was like, not money. I was like, are you an Uber driver? Like, so stupid. She's like, I'm a cancer survivor. So I hit cancel and I walked out.
So that was the joke that I chose for my favorite joke, and I did like it's a lot. It's even longer than that. That was actually a really long. That's like almost 2-minute chunk. So that's the second time he uses the I canceled and walk out. Like he essentially he's talking about how in New York nobody talks to their Uber drivers, and that's not the way it is everywhere. And so there's one guy he got into an accident, and then he canceled and walked out. Didn't say anything to the driver. Then he goes to North Carolina, same thing, and then of course the cancer part of it. I just really I would love the repetition in it.
It's interesting. Yeah. It's interesting. It's tough to pull that off. I think.
Yeah, I agree.
Because you kind of have to use it as you have to misdirect it every time.
Yeah, and I think I guess I didn't expect him to come back. I didn't expect it at all on the third one. It made me feel kind of dumb because I'm like I should have known he was going to do that again.
But it's not normal to do that.
Yeah, for sure. Rule of threes, but not really that type of thing. Yeah. So anyway, because it doesn't 100%. It doesn't 100% fit. Like obviously, you're not going to walk out of the show. So that's the misdirect. Is that's not a place you would do that, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I just thought this
it adds an element of silliness in it too.
Super silly, yeah. And his attitude and the way he like performs has that silly element to it. You know what I mean? So yeah, it was. But I really liked that one. I thought that was a great bit. It shows. I mean, the repetition. The ability to call back, even though it's not really a callback, because it's really just extending the same joke. You can tell his act outs and his pitch tone changes really wildly. I mean, if I just heard that part of it, I would have been like, "There's no way I can watch him for an hour," because it's very like tons of high pitched, like kind of over the top gayness, right? Like generally speaking, I'd be like, "There's no way I'm gonna be able to get through an hour of this." But he doesn't do it all the time. You know what I mean? Like he goes in and out of it. To the point where I have no issue with it. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't bother me, I guess. Is what
I like the part of that joke. I like the part of that joke where that guy's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go visit my son after this. He lives close to the airport."
Yeah,
fine,
yeah,
fine,
just fine. Yeah, I actually like
that's funny.
I like the I'll give you 5 stars or whatever. Just like I thought that was very funny. He's got a lot of those little throw-ins there. But yeah, I thought that was a good joke of his. And then your joke that you selected, would you like set that one up?
Yeah. So he's going to Australia, and he made a post about wanting to hold a koala or something like that.
Yeah.
So I just said, I was joking. I was like, going to Australia, can't wait to hold on to a koala. Did not realize this is a fact everyone knew. I got hundreds of messages of Australians being like, well, you know they've got chlamydia. Yeah, I'm not trying to lick its pussy. Is this happening? Are that many Americans try and say cheese? I just wrote back and said, I didn't turn gay yesterday. I've hung out with bears that have chlamydia.
Yeah, that last tag is awesome.
Yeah, the last line's great.
Also, when he says, so say cheese, he doesn't act out of him holding a koala bear and he's going to like lick its pussy.
Like slowly getting closer and closer. Yeah. Interesting to me, I just, on hearing that there, I didn't know this, but like, it's weird to me that he said, I'm not going to lick its pussy. Like, why did he say, I'm not going to suck its dick?
I don't know. I think lick its pussy is way funnier.
You think it's funnier?
Yeah. Oh, 1,000%.
Okay.
Don't you?
I mean, I don't know. Maybe.
It's more, it's kind of more out of the blue, I think.
I guess that's true. Like, all right. Maybe it misdirects a little bit from there to the tagline you mentioned.
Yeah, that's a good point too. Probably just trying to put a little bit more space in between those two things.
But that was a good example of a couple of things, right? The act out, his act outs are great.
Yeah.
And
he does the accent. And then when he hits the punchline, I'm not going to lick its pussy. That's okay. Obviously the punchline, right? And then he goes, "What do you think? There's a bunch of people just like, hey, say cheese," and then does the act out of that. So That right there is almost like another joke. I wouldn't say that's a tag, right?
No, he gets another. I mean,
I'd say that's another punchline, and then
the tomato probably.
The bear thing is a tag. Yeah,
he's got some stuff.
It was really good structure.
Yeah, and he doubles up, triples up on jokes pretty well in that. But I mean, and that accent is really good. Like it's a very, very good. His Australian accent and his New Zealand accent, you can tell them apart. Like that's how good his accents are. You know what I mean? Like. You know, I didn't think I noticed that. I don't think I noticed that. I could tell. I was like, oh shit, that's way different. I mean, it's accurate. You know what I mean? If I tried to do an Australian accent and a New Zealand accent, they would sound exactly the same. And I think for 90% of people who try to do it, that's what it does.
Yeah.
But his are very different.
I don't think I know the difference in the sound.
I think if you listen to them again, you'd be like, oh, there is a difference.
Oh, I'm sure you're right.
Yeah.
I need to travel, essentially, is my problem. Because I'm like, I have no fucking idea. I didn't even know New Zealand was by Australia. I'm like, get the fuck out of here.
Wait, did we have that conversation on the podcast once?
Maybe.
I feel like we did.
We've had a lot of bad geography conversations.
Is it about us not knowing shit about geography? Yeah, we've had it. Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
Am I bad at geography? Yes. Am I going to ask myself questions, make them seem like I'm good at geography? Probably.
Yeah. Totally.
Oh, yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, overall, we talked about kind of overall what we liked, what we didn't. Anything you didn't like about it that you want to mention?
Let's see. Anything I didn't like about it? I wouldn't say anything specifically I didn't like about it.
Okay.
I will say.
Ooh.
I will say that I liked. This is something I liked.
That's fine.
I liked the intro of coming out to somebody saying your name.
Yeah.
I like that.
Just a Matteo Lane.
Yeah.
Or
Give it up for Matteo Lane, blah, blah, blah. And then he just comes out.
Yeah. There was a short little video of him playing video games with his friends for like 15 seconds. That he also bookends it, and he does that at the end of the show as well. Excuse me, a cutscene at the end of the show. But yeah, he just comes out like, and then he goes straight into a joke. Okay, white women or whatever. Like he just starts on the white women, and I thought that was a really strong opening joke too.
There's one lady that like hooted at that too. That sounded like she was that lady.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. But yeah, essentially, I mean, it's not the most like groundbreaking premise in the world, but his performance on the white woman joke was very, very funny. Yeah, I really liked it.
I guess what I'd say is, I don't know what the through line would be.
Oh, in the special?
Yeah.
Oh, it didn't really have a theme.
Yeah.
Or like
aside from traveling, I guess.
Yeah. He did mention a lot of countries.
Yeah.
But he's
also a lot of Disney characters.
And how they were gay.
Yeah. I think if I had to rename the special.
Dude, nice.
I think I would call it Disney's Gay or something like that.
That's so funny.
Well,
I have written down all Disney characters are gay as my my name for the special. So we had basically the name for the special. I also had another one, the Mariah Carey special.
Oh yeah, I liked how he did that too.
Yeah.
We didn't talk about that.
We should talk about that. Go ahead.
Yeah. So the Mariah Carey thing, he mentions Mariah Carey, I don't know, 3 times through the special, and how he's going to talk about Mariah Carey or whatever.
He keeps saying he's going to get around to talking about Mariah Carey.
Right.
He'll mention her, and then he goes, I'll talk about that later.
Yeah. And then he finally gets to the Mariah Carey story. I just thought it was interesting to like kind of plant this seed of like, I'm getting to this thing.
Also,
or am I? Like,
oh yeah, or maybe you don't. Yeah, we were talking about that on the phone earlier. Like it'd be interesting to like breadcrumb, like, oh, we're gonna get to it, and then not do it.
Mm-hmm.
That would actually be pretty funny. But I think it would actually piss people off, to be honest with you.
Yeah, it would be. It would be.
If you're like, oh, if you just either like,
and then your
like
merch
half
is like
an hour
Mariah Carey merch.
Yeah, if you're like, oh, dude, I got this cool Drake story, like for a half an hour, and then like you didn't tell a Drake, they'd be pissed. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's an excellent idea.
It kind of is. Yeah.
Yeah. Because that's really funny.
That's pretty funny, dude. But yeah, I
don't know what kind of a joke that is, but it's a trolley joke.
Yeah, I wonder if we can name it. If we can name it, maybe Jude Law will put it in her book.
Yeah,
Judy Carter.
Jude Law.
Judy Carter will put it in the comedy Bible and be like,
dude, we should get Jude Law on the pod.
Dude, I bet she would come. She's probably. I don't want to say that.
Is she alive?
Thoughts and prayers. T's and P's. T's and P's. Jude Carter.
To Jude Law. Fuck yeah.
Judy Carter. The comedy Bible. We both read it. We both like it. That's what we're talking
about.
We
both
right
read
now.
it. Like we read it.
Well, I mean, we've looked at it. We
read every time before I go to bed. I
Chapter 1 again. It's like scripture
Bible.
For you. It is a Bible, you know. So there you go. But yeah, it's
Jude Law 8-5
but that joke, I don't. It's funny about the Mariah Carey, like he keeps doing that. I don't actually think that part of the special is that funny. Like it's kind of a weaker part of the special. Mm-hmm. It's not bad, but it's not.
Now, do you think it's weaker because he plants the seed that it's going to be that he's going to talk about it? Do you think it's weaker because there's too much like anticipation for it?
I don't think that helps, but I think even without that, I don't think it's. I mean, it's funny.
Or does it help?
Maybe it does.
Is that not strong enough to stand without? I mean, maybe. I'm sure it's strong enough to stand without. I don't know.
Yeah, I just don't think it's the best part, but I also like that he did that. Like I thought it was funny that he did that. And if we're gonna do that, we're gonna talk about that. That's the thing that I'm going to take out of this special that I would like to do is the Mariah Carey joke, that type of thing. And I'm sort of working on a bit like that right now. We talked about that earlier today, but I have a joke where I reference another one of my jokes. Before I get, and then at the end, it feels like people are anticipating that joke. So I'm like, oh, I'm going to try to do that. But now, when we talked about it earlier, I think I want to talk about it maybe a couple more times before I even bring it up the third time and actually do talk about it. I'm going to steal directly from Matteo Lane's. Matteo, I'm stealing your shit. I'm telling you right now. I'm going to try it, and we'll see if my Mariah Carey jokes is better than yours. It's probably not, but yeah.
I think it's a cool idea.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun to mess around with. So that's what I'm gonna take from him. That's one of the segments we talk about every once in a while. Like, what is something from their act that you think you can use in yours? And that's something I'm definitely going to try to use sooner rather than later. Anything that you saw from him that you want to try to do?
I mean, not really.
Yeah,
I think a lot of his humor is very like observational and kind of more with his friends. It seems like
sure.
So you do kind of have to put yourself in those scenarios with your friends to get those kind of jokes. Yeah. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put myself with my friends.
All right. You're going to do scenarios where you're talking to your friends?
Yeah.
That's going to require a lot of acting out, a lot more than you usually do.
No, I'm saying I'm just going to put myself with my friends. I'm not going to bring it to the stage yet. I need to develop.
You mean when you're at a keg party? No.
Yeah.
When you're in your backyard, hanging out with buddies, you're going to start telling jokes that involve them?
No, I'm just gonna be very observant, and then
you're gonna farm jokes.
I'm gonna farm.
You're gonna be like writing down, like, oh, look what Casey just did.
Oh, that was a funny face he made.
What an idiot!
What an idiot!
I like, but yeah, I think the act outs and sort of his like voice.
So, the special Al Dente.
Al Dente.
Where'd that come from? I don't remember hearing.
I think it's with. I mean, it's like an Italian word. Or Italian phrase.
Interesting. But does he talk about that? I don't know.
No, he talks about Italy for quite a bit, though. I think that's what it's a reference to, but I'm not positive.
Gotcha. I don't know what al dente means.
Interesting that you should say that. Man, we're good at. Let's do the old ChatGPT.
Okay.
Because that is related. Here we go. As you know, we like to consult ChatGPT for just a horrific. This one's a good one, dude. A horrific, scathing review of somebody's special because we both liked it.
Yeah.
Here we go. This is what they say. Matteo Lane, the Al Dente special, is a painfully undercooked hour of comedy that tries desperately to coast on charm and nostalgia, but ends up collapsing under the weight of its own laziness. Al dente means it's when you cook noodles al dente, that means they're still tough, like they're not like mushy.
Oh, okay.
Al dente is like a little bit more stiff.
Okay.
Like so I like my noodles al dente.
Okay.
Like I like them with a little bit not stiff, but like a little they have a little bit
more
to them.
Yeah.
If they're super mushy, I think it's disgusting.
Gotcha.
Right?
Okay.
So the fact that it says painfully undercooked, that's a great line, dude. The al dente special is painfully undercooked. That's fucking ChatGPT is savage on this one, dude. All right. So I'll keep going. What's billed as a stand-up special feels more like a lightly rehearsed brunch monologue, which he actually mentions.
Said.
Yep.
Yeah. It just stole that right from him.
They
can't
did.
roast him with his own jokes.
Yeah, that's good
whack.
Okay, they were up here. Now they've dropped down a little bit.
ChatGPT.
They were up at 8, whatever the equivalent of Prince Alps is. 8 robots down to, I don't know what they're doing. Meandering stories, half-baked impressions, and warmed-over anecdotes he's clearly recycled from podcasts and earlier sets, dude.
Oh.
That's scathing, dude.
Yeah.
That's basically saying he's
he's been doing this material for a long time.
And I wonder, it's ChatGPT, so it probably has access to all that. Is this all stuff I've heard on podcasts or he's said on podcasts before? Is this stuff from his other specials? I don't know because I haven't seen any of them.
I don't know, man. The way we were talking about how many podcasts these guys do.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm sure they probably are rerunning shit.
Yeah, and if it's on yeah, dude, if it's on podcast, you tell a story on a podcast. I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
How many people are actually going to hear that?
And even seeing 2 different forums, so whatever.
I hear the same story on people, like if they're like doing a podcast run, they'll go to like one, tell the story. Then they'll go to Joe Rogan and they'll tell the story. Then they'll go to everybody gets the same story. It's like we fucking heard it.
And they used to do that all the time on late night too. I mean, if you saw any comic on late night and they did like, oh, they're on Jimmy Fallon this week. Well, back in the day, I'd be like, no, Johnny Carson, and then they go over to Jay Leno, and then they go to Arsenio Hall or whatever. Like it was always the same. Like essentially, there'd be little changes. Lane's insistence. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Nope. I don't see a problem with it really. It's just kind of
but it's just funny.
You do notice
it, smashing it, dude.
And it is.
Well, it says earlier sets too. That part is a little bit tricky. Like maybe that's Lane's insistent on circling the same tired topics: white women at brunch, Italian family quirks, gay cliches. Comes off as less thematic. Comes off less as thematic cohesion and more as creative bankruptcy. The name dropping is relentless, as if rattling off celebrities he brushed shoulders with is supposed to count as punchlines. Katy Perry, Mariah Carey, Oprah. He mentions them, but offers zero insight and comedic spin beyond. Isn't it wild that I met them? It's not. It's dude. It's probably my favorite one we've had so far. It's so mean. It's kind of sassy, too.
It's kind of on point.
It is, too. It's very funny. Very funny. So there's more to it, but I thought that was a great. That's the opening paragraph. It goes on for a little bit.
Damn.
So that was ChatGPT's review of Matteo Lane's Al Dente special. That was a fun one.
Yeah,
we haven't had one like that in a while. They were starting to fall off, and I was like, we might have to quit this segment if they just keep recycling the same tired.
Yeah. Speaking of recycling,
yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I don't know if ChatGPT can talk. They're recycling the same shit all the time.
ChatGPT.
Come on, you have access to the whole internet, and you're saying the same shit
the whole
multiple
goddamn
times.
And all my browser history, obviously.
Yeah. Tons of variations in there.
Latino what? So that was that.
Yeah.
Anything you didn't like? Because I think we haven't talked about that yet.
The didn't like part is tough. Like you said, the short's not it.
Horrible fit. Yep.
Yeah. I mean, the shorts are kind of the main thing. I think some jokes I didn't get.
They were probably too gay culture for you.
Maybe.
There's kind of a lot of Broadway and a lot of. I mean, did you get all the Disney character jokes? Because I didn't get all those.
Got all the Disney character
all of them.
ones.
You think?
Yeah.
Okay. Even like the Frozen one. Oh, I guess that's not Disney necessarily. Is that Disney?
The Remember Me, the Coco. I got that one too.
And then like Glenda and like all that stuff. Glenda coming out of the.
Oh, that was Wicked. I thought, wasn't it?
Oh, you're right.
See, I don't know Broadway.
Shit, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I figured that was Wicked.
Speaking out of school. But anyway, so
there's a couple
that's
jokes.
That's one of the jokes you're talking about then, kind of, right?
Yeah,
like kind of, sort of, yeah.
Yeah.
So you didn't get all of them. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking the same. I said I've written down so many Disney jokes. That's not what I meant. I don't mean the Disney jokes. I mean like all the Broadway, like a bunch of stuff that is clearly harder for me to remember because I don't.
Right. And you actually go to Broadway.
Yeah, I'm huge in Broadway, dude.
You basically live.
I went to
on the
Mamma
Broadway.
Mia. Rough, dude.
Model Media.
Mamma Mia.
Mamma Mia.
Mamma Mia.
Model Mia.
I went to Model Mia.
Model Media.
I did go to Model Mia's website. Yeah.
Model Media.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Model Media.
It's just a news outlet with a bunch of hot
Hell yeah,
dumbasses.
dude. It's all weather women on this show. They just do the weather in different places the entire time. All right. Horrible fit. Did a COVID joke. Don't love that usually, but I actually like the joke. So
yeah, joke's funny.
About New Zealand COVID.
Mm-hmm.
Great accent.
And it was quick.
It was very quick. It was very quick. A little bit cliche gay for me. A little bit relied on that a little bit more than I'd like. But still, like I said, like I was surprised at how long I could stay with it. And it was very funny.
Mm-hmm.
Too much singing. That's the only real.
There was
only
a little
other
bit
real
of
one.
singing.
There's a lot of singing, and I was like, I don't need all of them.
But that being said, it wasn't like he sang that long.
No.
So when he would sing, it would just be like, meh,
That's true.
and then move along.
But yeah, I think he did 5. I would have liked 3. I don't know. I think I need all 5.
Moves around a ton too.
Moves around a ton.
Walks all.
I didn't
over
actually
the
find
place.
that distracting though. So, did you?
No, I didn't find it distracting.
You're just
I just
watching it
noticed
now,
it.
right now?
No, I saw it. I
Yeah,
saw
okay.
it when it was. Yeah, because like he walks around, but he's like very casually doing it. It doesn't look odd.
Yep.
You know, I've been trying to. I think I've kind of been struggling with just trying to figure out what to do as far as like when I was drinking a lot, I was moving around like a fucking idiot and just stepping back and forth and shit. And then now I'm kind of more planted. I still move a little bit, but he moves. He kind of walks the stage. He kind of uses the whole stage.
Yeah, and it's not like nervous energy looking.
No,
It looks very comfortable, and that's the difference. Like I move around a ton too, but I don't look that comfortable because I'm like rocking and like it's very.
Yeah.
I wish I could look more because that's actually what makes me comfortable is moving around, but it looks sort of like almost autistic's the wrong word, but it's like it's like a little bit too like putting me in a groove of motion. It's almost like a nervous tick in a way. So yeah, he does really well with that. I mean, he looks very confident and very okay with what everything he's doing.
Well, 16 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do that to you.
So yeah, that's kind of all we got that I know of. Anything else you want to talk about with Matteo before we get to why I'm better than?
Not really. No.
Okay. That will close the book, or not quite close the book. We have why I'm better than Matteo Lane. Oh, let's get him, dude.
All right.
Are you ready to get him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That don't sound convincing. Yeah.
Okay. Colton Drake. We have a combined less than 16 years of stand-ups. Way fewer specials.
Uh-huh.
And also, we have pants that we wear sometimes.
Yes.
This is why Colton Drake is better than Matteo Lane.
Matteo Lane, I'm better than you because I would have worn pants. Jay called it. He was right. The pants is what I would have done. Also, you know what I would do? Not travel because I haven't yet. That's how I'm better. Stay in your home.
All right. Stay in your home. Sounded a little bit.
That's it.
A little bit.
Oh, shit.
I know you didn't mean it that way, but Jesus, dude. Jesus, man.
Oh, man.
We're definitely clipping that up. We'll get followers. I don't know if they're the people we want. We'll get some followers. That was why Colton Drake is better than Matteo Lane. Now, Matteo, why am I better than you? Your name is Matthew, motherfucker. You live in America, okay? This bullshit, Matteo. America, it's 4th of July this week. Change your name. You Italian shit. No, Matteo, I mean, you're a gay guy that likes Disney. Oh, shocking. Oh, my God, that's so original. Oh, I mean, I guess you are a gay guy who dresses poorly, so that is very original. Congratulations on that. Are you going to a backyard barbecue? And if you are you bringing a veggie plate? You look like a guy who's going to bring a veggie plate. You know what I mean? Or like want his vegan burgers to be separated from the other burgers on the grill because you don't want to get anything on them. That's why I'm better than you. Nothing to do with his comedy whatsoever. Just like talking shit. No, we both liked it. We like Matteo, right?
Yeah,
we like Matteo. I'm gonna check out some of his older
travel. Just kidding. Just trying to like
get out of the country.
Then it has the opposite.
Yeah, it's the horrible. Everything you're doing is going reverse of what you want it to.
Not working for me.
Yeah. So Matteo Lane, that closes the book on the Al Dente special. Check it out. We both had a good time with it.
Yeah.
It's on Hulu, so if you have Hulu, it's
very
free.
good. Hulu's been crushing it.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude.
He looks like Omni-Man that likes mimosas.
Omnimosa, man. Omnimosa. Hell. We're off the rails. Good work. Matteo, let's keep on keeping on. Oh, before we get to anything, you know what I've been missing for the last few times? Forgot to give Mom her props on Mom's Menu the last few weeks. Because I accidentally deleted my podcast template, so I had to rebuild it, and I forgot to put Mom's Menu in. So cheers to Mom's side salad. Boom. Crushed it.
The house salad's so good here.
That's so it's actually our specialty. House salad, curried rice with a salmon with a honey. That was honey garlic something glaze. So that was pretty weird, but it was good. Yeah. And that salmon's old as shit, too, dude.
Oh, really?
That salmon's been in my freezer since my mom moved in, which is 2020.
Damn. Is that safe to eat?
Yeah, it's been frozen the whole time. As long as it's not like freezer burn. Like it probably wasn't. It would have been a lot better if we had it, a couple. But it's still pretty good.
If we had it a couple of years ago, is that what you said?
Yeah, exactly. And then some just like mixed vegetables. So we had a lot of veggies tonight, dude.
Big veg, guys.
So way to go, Mom, and Mom's Menu. Thanks you for
Mama
that.
Jan.
You're the best. Listener mail, none.
Nice.
IG follower count update. My guy Colton. All right, here's what happened. I had it here. So Colton, you had 426, I believe.
Oh, I thought I'm.
Yeah, take a look.
I think I'm in the.
I mean 526. I meant 526. I think that's what you had. So yeah, you have 526. You moved up to 530, I believe.
Yep.
Is that what you have?
Yep.
Okay. And then you're 526. You moved to 530. I had 476. I moved up to 480. So we tied.
Damn. Nice.
We tied, and stand-up snobs went from 72 to 74. So nice.
Sweet.
We're trickling up there. So yeah, if you like what we do, give us a follow. Give us a listen. Check out Colton's been posting some clips. They're pretty good.
Thanks.
Check it all out. Check everything out. Love it.
Yeah.
If
You got shows
like it,
coming up?
Like it. I do have some shows coming up. What do I got? I have on. Actually, you know what? Mostly just stuff I'm doing with you. Actually.
Oh, nice.
July 11th, we got the world premiere of not only live stand-up snobs podcast, but of course Anthony Singleton's Spokane Famous special that is out at the Draft Zone. Tickets are available now. We're doing an hour watching his special. We'll probably do somewhere around an hour talking to him about his special, interviewing him, seeing how it went, talking shit. Probably not too much talking shit, but we will say why we're better than him, probably something like that. We'll figure out a segment or two to do with him. But yeah, that should be a lot of fun. The new Draft Zone really coming together, so they got the projector thing ready to go, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And then I have I'm headlining out the Draft Zone on July 26th.
Nice.
Which is a Saturday. Tickets are $15. 80% of the door goes to me, and all of that 80% is going to be donated to the Team Gleason Foundation, which is a foundation dedicated to ALS.
Oh, cool.
Anterior lateral sclerosis, or Lou Gehrig's disease, if you want to call it that. So if you can come out to that would be awesome. I'd really appreciate it. And on that show with me is going to be Mr. Colton Drake. He's going to be one of my features. Yes. I got 2 features because, I haven't been headlining a ton. I don't think I need to do an hour. You know what I mean? Probably do like 40 minutes. Have you and Daryl each do 20, and then Ariel Parker, new gal on the scene, very funny. She's going to be hosting for us. So
sweet.
That's the 26th. That's really all. That's all I need to talk about at this point.
Okay.
What you got?
So July 5th and 6th, I will be, which is this weekend. This coming weekend, I will be hosting for Mike Cronin at the Spokane Comedy Club.
Hell yeah, dude.
July 19th, I'm at that what's it called?
Oh, the
Mediterranean restaurant starts with an H. Yep.
In Seattle. Oh yeah, so you got the 11th, the Anthony thing, then the 19th, and then 26th with me.
Yep.
And what else?
And then August 21st, I am at the Spokane Comedy Club.
Hell yeah.
And then also August 3rd, I'm at the Spokane Comedy Club, and August 28th. So,
oh damn, you're on all those shows.
Yeah, they're all just showcase shows. One of them's a death match, the 28th.
Okay. Got you.
Yeah,
21st is the best of the Northwest show. Yep. I'm on that one as well. The 3rd is what?
The 3rd is the Rated R comedy show.
Oh, I'm on that one too. Shit, I did have it. I'm on the Rated R 883. I'm on the.
Nice. I'll plug your shows for you.
I'm also on the other one you were talking about, the Best of the Northwest one, and then on August. There's another one I'm on too, August 11th or something. I forget what it is. It doesn't matter. That was really bad. So whatever. I'm on some shows and shit.
Nice. Me too.
That's what
I got coming up.
Did I forget what that August 11th show is? Or something. I don't remember what's going on. Anyway.
It's at a Mediterranean restaurant.
Oh wait, no, it's July 11th. Obviously, it's our
July 11th is the stand-up snobs.
Yeah, sorry. What am I doing? What am I doing out here?
Okay.
So that's where you can catch us. That was a long segment. That's where you can catch us in the next couple months here, and then What else do we have for you? Oh, yeah, we have to talk about who we're following before we get out of here.
Oh, yeah.
So, who we're following. All right. So, last week, if you remember, and you can still follow these people, but I had Hannah Dickinson. That's Hans Dickey. You had Peter Revelo. That's Peter Revelo. You can find them pretty easily. This week, I have Shane Bianchi, I believe is how you pronounce that. ShaneBianchiComedy 187. So it is Shane Bianchi Comedy 187. So I don't know if that's
an area code or something.
Well, it's probably 187 in your on a motherfucking cop, that kind of shit. Dude.
Oh yeah,
murder, probably murder. Because he looks like a murderer. No, he doesn't. No, but I saw a couple clips of him today. Really liked him. So check him out.
Squid Games.
Shane Bianchi. Oh yeah, there you go. Shane Bianchi. And you had?
I had Nick Alex.
Nick Alex, and that's Nick Alex Comedy.
Yeah, on Instagram. Yep, funny guy. Saw some clips. Thought it was funny.
Yep,
check him out.
Same thing we had, right? Same thing we talked about. So yeah, check those guys out. Check us out. If you like us, thanks, and if you don't, that's cool. But, if you want to tell your friends, cool. If you want new merch, give us a shot. But other than that, I'm excited, man. I'm excited about what we're doing. I'm having a great time doing this podcast with you, enjoying it.
Me too, buddy.
And we're going to be back. I think we're going to do another one. We're going to do next week. Yeah, we'll be back next week.
Here next week.
Who's next week, buddy? Do you remember?
Yeah, but I don't remember her name.
So no.
I know the face.
We are doing the Filth Queen herself, Steph Tolev. So I'm excited about that. That'll be episode 35. What an exciting time that will be. And potentially you might have a special guest on. Don't know yet for sure. Yeah. Potentially we'll tease you. This is what's called teasing. This is what's going to make us go through the roof. We're teasing. Jane Grant told me, got to tease stuff. I'm like, all right, we're teasing peas, dude. We're teasing stuff. So she's going to take us out. In the meantime, stay funny, my friends.
Bye-bye.
Joel has a picture of him and his dog. I have a dog, so I get excited. Maybe you'll finally find the dog, Dad. So I open it, and I go, aw, your dog's so cute. Put in 3 heart eye emojis. Isn't that sweet? Look at that. Isn't that nice? He has no idea who he's talking to. So far, I seem like a nice, normal lady. He has no idea. I'm like, your dog's so cute. He has no idea. I fooled them all. Joel replies, I know. Super sad. She recently passed away. And it was my fault. I'm so, that's your opening line, Joel? No hello, no wavy emoji. So I obviously reply, what? What do you mean, Joel? He takes 24 hours to reply. Joel needs a long, hard think. What's he gonna say? What's old Jolie boy gonna concoct? He's got time. Maybe a haiku, something fun. Joel replies at 7:10 p.m. on a Saturday. I took her on a hike and she overheated. I pushed her too hard and didn't give her water until it was too late. I had to carry her 3 miles back down the trail. She died on the way. I'm sorry, Joel. Carry on. My pussy's soaking wet. What is happening, Joel? Are you crazy? This is who we're supposed to fuck, ladies. This is what we're supposed to have sex with. Dog murderers. This is what's left out there. Slop. Actual pig slop.